If the Lakers win, is it rigged? I'll tell you this much. If the Lakers win it all this year, which is highly unlikely, but if they do win it all this year, I guarantee the difference between a championship and no championship will be 4 points. Because that's what Bronny James averages. The Lakers need that for. Let's get it. Yeah, shout out to Goth. What up? Welcome to the stream. Hurricane, what that mean? Hurricane. You talking about my dog spinning? On YouTube, can you search game overview of Dead Rising Deluxe? No. It's just a remaster. They need them 4 points. They need them 4 points. Rocksteady came to All-Star Brawl. I'm not playing that shit. I'm not even gonna act like I'm playing it. Shout out to Omni. Halo Infinite, we don't care. Bebop and Rocksteady came. If the Lakers win, that's another one for Bron's GOAT argument. They're not winning, bro. The team didn't really improve. So that's the NBA script that they win. They ain't winning shit. I saw it. Did Clay officially sign to the Mavericks? I saw a report that like it was in the works, but it wasn't official or not. I didn't keep up with it. Did he did? I don't know. I feel like the Mavs you might want to watch. You might want to watch because I know Clay didn't play the best this year, but a change of environment can be good. And also, I think one of the things that people are not taking into consideration, he's not going to have to play defense as much. They're going to have to worry about he's going to become just a straight up spot up shooter. I'm not saying he's going to have a comeback season. I'm saying don't be surprised because he's not going to have to play as much defense. He's going to be the third option. They're going to be worried about Kyrie and Luka. So what's going to happen is while they have all the defense collapsing on them, you kick the ball out to the corner. Clay, he's going to be very relaxed in that corner. If he shows up, I would watch the Mavs. But it's if Clay shows up, I would watch. On paper, they could be nasty. But yeah, he went 0 for 10 that one game, so we don't know. XDefiant has captured the flag? Am I going to TwitchCon? Nah. TwitchCon wasn't a very interesting event the one time that I went. Predecessor, new hero trailer? Ooh. Motorfest, we don't care. Zion. College football official dynasty deep dive. What about the 76ers? Here, I got you. You want to know about the 76ers? The 76ers could have a good season, but let me tell you what's going to happen. Let's see. Paul George and what's Embiid. There's potential there. It's just the city of Philly is just, they're very cursed. Very cursed. Now, here's a picture of, hold up. Here's a picture. He's 38. He's still viable. It's just his health. Paul George is still a good player. It's just the health issues, I think, as well as Embiid. So I think on paper with Maxey, Embiid, and Paul George, they could be contenders. The issue is there's a small window, so they got to get it done now. They got to mesh now. But their biggest enemy will be this right there. And not just for him too. There's this thing in your leg called the ACL. Neither one has a sturdy. So I'm going to say probably not. They're not going to do that great. I don't know. We'll see. Paul's 34. Who said 38? PG, my fault. Whatever the fuck age he is. He's still up there. It's a tight window, but it is possible. Attack on Titan VR. That sounds like a headache. Flintlock, new Flintlock trailer. First Descendant. Y'all keep talking about this shit, bro. I'll entertain it. Because y'all swear this shit next. It's not. When you niggas come in here and talk to me about the first Descendant, that's why I'd be like, look, this is why y'all watch me and not the other way around. The first Descendant's got next. The Warframe clone? Okay. This new Transformers game? Okay. Anyways. Got that bullshit ass Capcom next. Anything else I missed? Hey, Frag Punk is solid. I saw a clip from earlier from Shroud. I was like, oh, this looks pretty cool. How you get into that shit? How you get into that shit? You got to apply for a code or something? Look at JG. This nigga head take up 80% of the thumbnail. This is crazy. I've never seen that before. What's the circumference of that nigga's scalp? The play test is over. No, I didn't hear nothing about no WWE. I think that's all the interesting stuff. I'm a Pistons fan, and I truly believe they need 2 more years. 2 more years of what? I'm gonna be honest with you, champ. Pistons front office is ass, just like the Wizards. I would not hold my breath, bruh. Y'all got one good player, and wasting his youth. Wasting his youth. He said, ban him for being a Pistons fan. Ban him. Like, imagine, I ain't gonna hold you. No funny shit. The one thing I always say is, like, the Wizards front office fucking sucks, but DC is an amazing city. I just watched the video. I sent it to my girl. I just laughed. I watched the video last week from this dude. It randomly hit my algorithm. And he was like, rating Washington, D.C., because he had lived there for like 2 years. He gave it an A-. He said it's the most underrated city in the United States. Food's good, the people cool, the culture, the vibes, there's a lot of things. I was like, I know. I already know. He's like, the economy's great here. I was like, I already know. The only thing bad about DC is I would not want to be there if World War III broke out. But anyways, that's another conversation for another day. Detroit. And the reason I bring that up, so if a player works really hard and they get drafted by the Wizards, the team sucks, but the team could always get better. And even if the team sucks, it's pretty expensive. It is, but on the flip side, they make more money there, so it's not really like an issue, if that makes sense. So even though the team sucks, at least you get to have a good time because the city's great. Imagine you got some Joe Jackson ass daddy that's living that should have went to the league, but he blew his knee out. He blew his ACL out, and now he's living his dreams vicariously through you by pushing you really hard. Basically, what's the nigga on Memphis team? What's his name? His daddy. The gun-toting GT ass nigga. My brain's freezing. I'm forgetting names today. John Morant. Imagine your daddy pushed you real hard. Was a good, strong father. But low-key, he's living vicariously through you. He's trying to, accomplish his dreams of getting to the league through you. But you got to the league, so you're still thankful. People are saying you're going to be the #1 overall pick. You grinded for this since the age of 11, 12, middle school through high school. You wanted to go to those parties. You wanted to talk to the girls. Your father grabbed you by the neck, said, shut the fuck up. We're going to practice. We're going to go put some shots in. You went to college, balled the fuck out 1 year. They're calling you the greatest prospect since LeBron James. But the issue with the draft is the worst teams always get the highest pick. You did all of this. And on draft day, you hear your name called. And with the #1 overall pick, the Detroit Pistons choose yada, yada, yada. Remember, you grinded the last 15. Basketball is all you know. Yeah, you're now a multi-millionaire who lives in Detroit. I've heard the women in Detroit, not very savory. There's nothing to buy or do there. The one thing I will get Detroit, you got a nice airport. Surprisingly, when I was there, I was like, what the fuck? I think the entire economy went to the airport. What are you going to do with your money? Go to Big Sean and Eminem concerts? Like, so you're playing for a shitty team and there's nothing to do but dodge potholes and gunshots. After just grinding 15 years of your life? What? Nigga, I'm going to the NBL. I'm not going to Detroit. I'm going to Australia. I'll be back in a year. No, thank you. He said Dej loafs. So that's why I said, like, people make fun of the Wizards. They do fucking suck. I'm never going to defend that. Their front office is horrible. I'm 100% there with you. But at least if you get drafted by the Wizards, you live in a great city where it's comfortable. There's some rough parts of town, just like any city, but Detroit's just rough, period. Detroit, the only city worse than Detroit is Cleveland. And we all know. Cleveland is fallout. Anyways. John Wall lived in the Rose Bar. Oh, shit. That's fucking funny. That's fucking funny. I remember when that shit was happening with John Wall at the Rose Bar. I knew somebody who worked at the Rose Bar, so that shit was funny. Because if you're from the area, like you knew, like I feel like outsiders, when you heard Stephen A. Smith, you kind of understood. But for those unaware, like the Rose Bar, and what was the other one? I think Stadium. Those spots was like Magic City in DC. So like that shit was especially funny if you were from fucking DC. This nigga's at the Rose Bar. Anyways, let's get into these fucking trailers. I am where I really say where I'm from. You see, I remember that shit. What do we want to open up with? Maybe XDefiant. Start with XDefiant.
Join us as we
let's play this shit.
Dive into a fast-paced classic game mode with a look at Capture the Flag in XDefiant.
Wow, how did they innovate on Capture the Flag?
Capture the Flag matches take place in arena maps, with each team spawning at opposite ends. Take note, as this is where you will respawn after you die.
What?
See that flag? It's about to become your VIP. The core of the mode is simple. Take the opposing team's flag by moving to their base, stealing.
Do we really need a tutorial? Yes. Because you have to keep in mind, most people who play XDefiant are Call of Duty refugees. And what do we know about the Call of Duty community? They tend to be people who sit in the back of the class, IQ's a little bit lower, type of people who failed PE because they didn't want to put on their gym clothes, just all around glue eaters. So yes, they do have to explain the mode.
It and returning it to your own.
They don't play objectives.
Be aware that points are only scored by returning while your own flag.
Call of Duty niggas don't play the objective because they're too busy objectifying women in the lobbies. Remember, low IQ behavior.
Flag is still present, so make sure to keep it well defended. The sprint between each team's base is where much of the action can happen. Movement and positioning will be key to ensuring your success, so pick your loadout carefully.
I'm mad he's actually giving strats.
Flag carrier is crucial, so use those shields and cover them. If a player is killed while carrying a flag, it will drop to the ground.
No way. That's really sweet, this shit.
If it's your own flag, standing next to it for a short period will return it to your base. The enemy flag, pick it up instantly and keep pushing forward. Your efforts will pay off with a victory or crushing defeat after the score limit is reached or the match timer runs out.
Say it ain't so,
That's it
Joe.
for today, but be sure to let us know your thoughts on Capture the Flag and the strategies you use to keep on top of your.
Riveting shit. Let's look at that Attack on Titan game. This shit looks like a fucking headache. Attack on Titan VR. Unbreakable. First of all, look at this. You gotta look at this fucking 480p dick in your damn face. Just swinging everywhere. What's good, nigga? Oh, no. Stay away from this game. I'm not a big fan of VR, but like, I'm going to tell you right now, if you are, stay away from this game. And this is why right here. Look at that. You see that frame rate right there? Did you see that? That was like 15 frames. Now, let me tell you why this is problematic. For those who are not familiar with VR, the way VR works is you have to have a high frame rate in order to get that immersive feel like you're actually in the game and it's fluid. So VR games run at a higher frame rate than traditional games. I think the bare minimum, in order to get a game to become immersive in VR, it has to run at least 90 frames. But ideally, you want to target at least 120 frames or more. So if you're curious of why a lot of VR games look like dog shit, like texture-wise, if you're wondering why this looks like a game that runs on the Samsung Galaxy S2, it's because VR games require a lot of computing power to get those high ultra frame rates. Now, if the frame rate is still dropping afterwards, if it's running sub 90 frames, this looks like it's running sub 60 frames. What happens is the player ends up getting a lot of nausea and you end up puking. I'm giving you the science behind this shit. So I'm going to tell you right now, you might be an Attack on Titan fan. If the game launches like this with this frame rate, stay away from it. You're going to get an upset stomach. This is a dog shit game. Attack of the Frames. Do not play this dog shit. Vomit reality. Like, he put his hot ass breath on you. I'm not gonna lie, this is making my stomach hurt looking at this. And then you got the dick all in the camera, bro. The gooch. Titan gooch. You gonna be throwing your controller against the wall? I can't look at this anymore. This is actually making my stomach hurt just looking at it. This is bad. No, thank you. If you want to play it, it's called Attack on Titan VR Unbreakable. But that looks like it would make your stomach. Read the comments. This is very early access, not just early access. Damn, this reminds me of when Harry Potter was a computer game. How to experiment to be swallowed alive. Is there going to be voice acting? Yeah, is there a story? This looks horrible. Flintlock, it comes out this month. It'll be available on Game Pass. It's a new Souls-like action game. But like, I wouldn't call it Souls-like. This is more Souls-Light, L-I-T-E. There was a demo on PC that we streamed. If you want to see some footage, it's on my channel, Hokage Highlights. I think they took the demo down. It was only up for like a week. But I liked it. It was pretty fun. It'll be free on Game Pass for PC and Xbox. It comes out this month. Yeah, it's like Souls adjacent. Let's check out the new trailer. No rest till dawn.
Your kind ravaged my city, my world. Killed everyone I've ever loved. Every breath I take from here on will be spent exacting my revenge on the gods.
Oh no.
Death to gods.
I like the platforming in it.
Come and get it!
Like, ooh, she's saucing. This will probably be the next game we play on stream.
If it's vengeance you want, I'll give it to you. As long as U is free, your world is in mortal peril. Help me seal him away. Stem the tide of destruction.
DEI alert.
It's the least you can do. No escape for you.
Big Glock.
Let's go!
Perfect.
I've been hearing that a lot. What's DEI? It stands for diversity, equity, and inclusion. But what it actually stands for is niggas. White fit, clean.
Come on then, fight me and die!
An interesting find. I'm sure
All types of
I'll
loot.
use for it.
I'll just take this.
I hope my work is.
I understand it's a black woman, but why you gotta have a black fox? She's getting a little black. Oh no, what did the guy earlier say in the stream? Brack. B-R-A-Q. Brack.
Get ready.
Oh, she getting like different magic abilities. Did they say how many hours this game's gonna be? I don't know. My gut tells me I predict this is gonna be a 15 to 20 hour game. I don't know why. That's what my gut is telling me though. Just there's no science behind that. Yeah, we talked about that earlier, Craig. We talked about it earlier, but that's what my gut tells me. Especially because it's a Game Pass game. I don't think it's gonna be like super long. Lies of particle effects, something like that. Let's entertain the Descendant. So many people have come in the chat and asked me if I'm gonna play this fucking free-to-play dog shit. Let's entertain it.
Immediate threats won't be a problem, as long as the flames keep bursting high
Same people that say they're tired of live service games. You gonna play the new live service game?
and loud. Even the strongest enemies will perish in the
Hey, I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream, Big City.
left to be nothing but a part of a glorious future.
I just downloaded it. Let me know when you uninstall it.
Time bombs are Esimo's trusted friends and emotional support. They detonate a few seconds after attaching. Esimo can install guided landmines filled with chemicals.
Plain and
on its
simple. I love the game though.
location.
Yeah, sometimes you do need a game. You just want to shoot some shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like that's how I feel about Dynasty Warriors. Like if anybody hates Dynasty Warriors, I'm not mad. I understand, but sometimes I just want to beat 1,000 niggas up. You know, this might be that type of game for some people where it's just like, it's not supposed to be groundbreaking. I just want to shoot some shit. Is it an MMO? It's a live service co-op game.
Bombs and landmines attached by Esimo detonate, creating a huge explosion.
Let's blow them all up.
Hold your hats when Esimo dashes forward. He
Nyong.
will cause all enemies on his path to explode within a
Honestly, it looks like it's like Warframe to me. This looks like Warframe.
as a finale.
3, 2, 1, boom!
With the ability to produce an unlimited amount of chemicals from his body, Esimo can drop a grenade on his standing
Sure, the
location
after work type
and
of
his
game.
shield is fully consumed.
Wanna do some raids with the bros?
It's a beautiful day for blowing stuff up.
It's Destiny plus Warframe, but I'm a heavy Warframe guy. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense why you like it then. I think some of the devs from Warframe worked on this too. That makes sense. That makes sense. This is not my cup of tea. Look at this other
Life has
character.
never been fair to Eugene.
Yeah, Space Marines this
He decided
September.
to let go.
Ooh, she got the Steph Curry Under Armour joints on. Okay. Never seen nobody wear those.
Fortunate fact. Instead,
Ooh, she got the Midori fit on the Deku fit. Ooh. The Deku with the Stephs.
he is now determined to try his best with what lies in front of him. This
Ooh, she got the Venom. She got the Venom too. She gonna fight Batman. Ooh.
This mindset became his ultimate goal in life.
Yeah.
It's for you all not to get hurt, but nothing at all will get to.
Oh, that's a dude. My fault.
Eugene
My fault,
develops
OG.
serum bottles that inflict allergies to enemies and HP recovery to nearby descendants. Because healing teammates can get quite hectic in battle, Eugene made recovery drones to
Eugene.
follow allies around.
His name is spelled Yujin, but it's pronounced Eugene, like Eugene from Hey Arnold. That's crazy with like an E. I never seen it spelled like that.
As a doctor and medic, Eugene can create healing grounds which not only recover ally HP, but provide shields as well.
Activate healing zone.
So he's
In order
a
to heal
healer.
as many allies as possible, Eugene can trigger stimulation.
Played the demo, it
to
wasn't
nearby
fun.
Allies that decrease.
Yeah, like I wouldn't call this game bad. It was just really generic. That's why I wasn't
Stimulation
interested in it.
Also recover HP proportional to the number of attacks received.
Treating wounded. First aid administered.
Eugene takes less time rescuing allies. Additionally, allies rescued by Eugene receive an extra HP effect for a certain period of time.
Nobody's gonna die. Not on my watch.
So they got Deku as a healer. Interesting. Transformers Galactic Trials official announcement. New Transformers game.
3, 2, 1. Let the galactic trials begin.
What is this voice actor?
Race in alt mode.
What?
Fight in bot mode.
What?
Play as an Autobot. Or as a Decepticon. Play solo. Play against a friend.
What am I looking at?
Transformers Galactic Trials.
That tells me everything I need to know. PS4 game, Switch game, Xbox One. I'm offended. Why y'all do Optimus? Like what the fuck did I just look at? They said, all right, I got an idea. Let's make F-Zero meets Overwatch. Two games that make no fucking sense being together. We're just gonna mesh them together. It's gonna be, okay, so like, it's gonna be a PvP, team-based, objective-based shooter with some F-Zero elements. We're gonna start off every fight where instead of them just running to the objective, you have to drive to the objective on a racetrack like F-Zero, and the team that gets there first gets to capture the flag. Then you have to shoot it out with each other. This is a no for me, dog. This is a no for me. Predecessor, official Terra, new trailer, new character. I mean, I don't know if Xbox is still down. That was not the Transformer game I was looking for. Yeah, bring back the Cybertron shit. Those games were fire.
safe.
Oh, she was in the old game, right? That's not a new character. This is a MOBA. This is the remake of Paragon. This is not a new character. They're introducing an old one. Those Cybertron games are literally impossible to play now. You mean like they're hard to find?
Hey everyone, Kirk Herbstreit here.
Who cares about Dynasty? Y'all said this was the big shit, right?
Sports College Football 25.
Yeah, that Megatron shit was a full sale exclusive.
This time we're talking about everyone's favorite mode, Dynasty.
Why did I get like 10 TikTok live streams on my For You page crying about the Xbox servers being down? Because them niggas don't got jobs, so they just sit on the internet crying.
Online Dynasty in College Football 25 can accommodate up to 32 teams, and you can play.
I would have trolled. I would have left a comment, be like, "What you crying about the Xbox servers being down for? It's not like you was gonna beat no games anyway. We saw how many people y'all beat Mog. 17%. Y'all don't play no games. Be quiet.
For up to 30 seasons.
The only reason you mad Xbox Live is down is because you can't watch Hulu.
Today we'll take a closer look at the new 12-team college football playoff, recruiting, the transfer portal, and a ton of customization options to make your program unique.
I'm about to start crying.
College football.
I should have drank no Gamer Subs. I'm sorry today.
Past few years. And in EA Sports College Football 25, you can experience this new landscape while building your program the way you want. The 2024 season marks the debut of the new 12-team college football playoff, and you can play
Xbox Edition and Spotify down
months before the real thing. You could be the first.
Oh my god, I have actual tears coming out my eyes.
12-team playoff in
niggas on Xbox. On Xbox, they was about them niggas was crying on them live streams because they was about to boot up Spotify on the Xbox, and they was about like, who got Spotify? Y'all know how they got the DJ feature, the AI DJ. Man, I was about to turn on my Xbox and turn on the AI DJ to make a sick playlist so I can clean my house too, so I get an achievement.
College football playoff trophy.
Oh god.
Recruiting is the lifeblood of college football. And in a world of unlimited transfers, managing your dynasty roster has...
Hey, it's your DJ X.
Evaluate.
I'm extremely excited for this. I might stream this like for shits and giggles one day.
Each season.
Oh my
the
god.
best way to build a powerhouse is to recruit through the high school ranks. So let's fill up your recruiting board. Each year, over 3,500 high school recruits are generated from all over the country.
Damn, you got to really do it all.
Representing real-world hotspots for blue-chip talent, like South Florida
I'm about to put this on
and
1.5.
Metro Atlanta. Do research to find recruits that best fit your program and determine who you can realistically land. A recruit's interest in your...
And I've never played Dynasty Mode in a sports game, so somebody answer the question for me. Is this straight up just managing the team, or do you get to play the games as well?
Is decided by 14 different pitch grades like proximity to home, playing time,
is both? Oh, that's interesting.
Discover how your program.
Yeah, I've never played it before. I've always, whenever I was like heavy into Madden, I would only play online, and half of it was because like I just like talking shit to old heads. You can find them on 2K, but they're much easier to find on Madden. Like I feel like the average player on Madden's like 35 plus. So like I used to get on there and just talk shit to niggas, bro, and throw Hail Marys, and then.
Desires, in addition to scouting for talent. Some players have a deal breaker requirement, and if your program cannot provide, the recruit will lock you out. Deal breakers also drive a player's decision to enter the transfer portal. Monitor at-risk players and get one last chance to convince your favorites to stay. Track your.
That's what I take pleasure in, RJ.
Schools. Pitch a prospect to gain more interest, and then set up school visits when the timing is right.
Set up school visits
to remain in their top 10, then 8, then 5 to finally be part of their top 3.
Damn, you really got to manage the high school kids' interest in your school. That's crazy.
Down to the top 8.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Check it out. If y'all play this shit, it's so, sports gamers are so funny to me because they're so fucking delusional and ironic, man. If you play Dynasty Mode, you're a fucking nerd. I don't want to hear nothing about you play Dragon Ball Z, Sparking Zero, and Zelda. You're a fucking nerd. Look at this shit, bruh. You work a 9 to 5, and then when you get off your 9 to 5, you get on this game and you do another 9 to 5. Oh, honey, I can't come to bed. I got to manage my prospects. His interest in our school has dropped, and his stats are higher than ever at Bubblegum High School, so I got to make sure to send him some NIL money. So, The fuck are you talking about? You gotta check his stat. This guy's stats are a little bit low at Cherrymont High. I don't think we're gonna recruit him. It's nerd shit.
Attempt to increase your appeal. If your school doesn't have exactly what the prospect is looking for, you can try to sway their opinion.
Wait, what are they looking for? What is that? Hold up.
Sway their opinion in your favor. Appeal. If your school doesn't have exactly what the prospect.
So what are the students looking for? Well, see, like imagine like these niggas be going to bed. They be 45 years old. They drive a truck 12 hours out the day. Then they come home at the fucking a lot lizard to lay in the bed with their wife, their ugly ass wife. Be tired as hell. Be bloated off fucking taquitos from 7-Eleven and energy drinks. They lay in the bed. No, they come home. They play the game for like a couple hours. Then they go lay in the bed with their ugly ass wife. And then the wife be like, "Why you upset, honey? Why you come to bed upset?" Well, I was trying to recruit Jabal Simpson to fucking my school, but he didn't want to come. And the reason he didn't want to come in my dynasty mode is because our team wasn't getting enough nationally played games, and our games weren't getting streamed very much, so his interest started to drop. If I could show you the data right here, the data. This is some of the nerdiest shit I've ever seen.
Prospect is looking for, you can try to sway.
He said looking for a white woman. Yo, that would be funny. If I was a game developer, I would sneak that in there. Like if I could program the menus, be like, this student's interest dropped because there wasn't enough snow bunnies. Like get a Dr. Umar mission.
A quarterback visit with a wide receiver visit at the same time. It's crucial to keep an eye on the transfer portal when it opens in the offseason to round out your roster with talent you couldn't land from recruiting. Add portal prospects to your board just like you would with recruiting, but expect
Snow Bunny Hunter trait.
Have a shorter timeline to land a new home. Conference realignment is a hot topic in college football. And with custom conferences in EA Sports College Football 25, Dynasty is yours to control. See what a 20-team super conference might look like, or revert to the traditional conference alignment. Shape the conference size and membership, and set custom conference rules, set up divisions, and more. Once you've settled your conference options, it's time to select your team. Begin with a highly ranked.
Bring back Blitz. Yeah, that was great. You copping this? I could probably get it for free because I'm in the EA creator program, so like I might be able to stream it like once or twice.
Up with a smaller program and prove you have what it takes to go from an.
Is this coming to PC? No, it's console only, I believe.
We can't talk about your dynasty without talking about your starting job. Start as an offensive or defensive coordinator and climb the ranks to head coach, or take over a program as the head.
You gotta climb the ranks to head coach. So you gotta do multiple playthroughs. I don't want to hear none of you sports niggas ever talk about nerd shit to me ever again. You gotta climb the so like, honey, I started off as a defensive coordinator, then I was able to move up to assistant coach.
Right away. Choose from one of the 3 base coaching types to start.
Oh, it's fucking funny.
Determine what coaching skill tree you start.
It's not even a game. This is a job.
The you acquire as you progress will determine what kind of coach you develop into. Unlock additional skill trees with better abilities. Or if you build up multiple skill trees, you can unlock hybrid trees that leverage a more diverse skill set.
Does Madden sell well on the PC? No, I think they discontinued it, and if they didn't, it's definitely the reason why this is not coming to PC. College football, it doesn't sell well.
Carousel is an important part of every coach's journey.
Very much a console
game.
Head
man at your dream school or working your way up, the Carousel is your way of fielding offers from other programs. Head coaches in Dynasty can actively manage their coordinator positions. So if one of your
Madden
staff
25 was on PC,
or you decide to cut
them joints don't sell well though.
You can use the Carousel to replace them. Remember, even the greatest coaches need support, and every coach has a unique skill tree. It's important to think about how you want to build your staff, whether that's doubling down on your existing strengths to max out.
Honey, I can't go to dinner now. I got to build my staff in college football 25.
Your benefits, or seeking out balance for a well-rounded staff.
He said, did he just say you got to think about the benefits you got to offer? What did this nigga say?
Has a unique skill tree. It's important to think about how you want to build your staff, whether that's doubling down on your existing strengths to max out your benefits, or
oh, okay, you're talking about stats and shit.
Seeking out balance for a well-rounded staff.
Like I wasn't able to hire him because we weren't offering any medical.
Choose wisely. The decisions you make here will matter to your program's success and your coach's progression. The benefits of coach talents are stackable. So if your head coach and defensive coordinator have the same ability, the impact for that ability will be greater. Well,
BBL missions.
The Dynasty mode in EA Sports College Football 25. To make it game day every day this season, pre-order the MVP bundle.
See, that's what we're not gonna do. We ain't pre-ordering shit. We'll play it if we get it for free though. Oh, they got GSK faction gameplay. That must have been an event for XDefiant today. Official overview trailer season 1 for XDefiant.
Welcome to the team, operator. HQ here. Ready for deployment.
Somebody's gonna be posting strats for coach tactics. Crazy. Oh, he's got the flash shield, Jaeger.
Deploying countermeasures.
Oh, that's gonna be good, because that was one thing this game was missing, bruh. It's an objective-based mode. Everybody would just spam grenades, so then she's got the anti-grenade joint.
Countermeasures.
Planting a briar patch.
They got Shockwire to slow people down. And so there's 3 classes then. Or was it? Everybody gets a... That's literally one of the maps from the game. If the boys want to hop on season 1, maybe I'll try it. But like, am I gung-ho? I don't know.
Operation is a go.
Capture the flag.
Engage.
Providing defense.
Our team has the flag. Your flag extraction was successful. HQ here. Ready up.
Free battle pass weapons. A Lovic C. His first defendant as. Find out for yourself. It's free, bro. I already uninstalled it. I haven't uninstalled it, but I haven't played it like in a couple weeks. Big sawed off.
Don't get between me and my objective.
New sniper? Titanium, so a new mastery level, so you can get a new skin. Titanium Azure. Titanium, damn, 6 mastery levels. Whoa! So you're gonna be able to know if somebody's a Ultra Instinct sweat with them damn skins. Is there a good shooter out right now? According to XDefiant fans, this game. Did they fix the hit detection?
Sorry, no prisoners.
All according to plan.
Any maps? Yeah, there was like 2 or 3 they showed. 90 tier battle for the battle pass. Season 1 is here. Who's ready? Who's ready?
Be advised. Danger close.
Providing defense.
It was, but I feel like XDefiant kind of
Between
slowed
me
down.
and my objective.
This is GSK, an elite strike force from GSG9, members of Rangers.
Bobby Smurder?
These counterterrorism specialists are your go-to operators when your back is against the wall.
Yo, we 2 away from the sub goal. Who got me? Don't let a black man fail.
Around objectives.
Shockwire is hindering.
Drop 5 in the chat.
Or deploy the active defense system to swat down incoming enemy explosives. GSK operators are tough, able to shrug off most headshots thanks to their ballistic helmets.
Oh, shit. Everybody running GSK then.
But you can also take their fight to the enemy with the G52 tactical shield, equipped with a powerful frontal flash.
That's what I call crowd control.
GSK operators stand at
Snipers, sit down.
defensive game plan, even if they have to push back enemies to get the job done.
Not having fear.
Problem solved.
That almost makes me want to try to troll with that shit. Hell yeah. Ain't getting no headshots over here, bitch.